Hi, everybody. It's Joe Mitchell, activateyourgreatness.com, and welcome to another episode of the 10-Minute Educator. This is February, and this month we are focusing on stress less, achieve more. And tonight is Affirm and Achieve Tuesdays. And I am very happy to be with you to do some affirmation of what works in life. And my intention for all of our 10-minute educators is that you can take away just a little bit, a little something that'll make a difference in your life, and that you'll apply it and make it work for you. So why stress? Why are we working on stress? Because stress comes up in everyone's life. There's no protection from stress that we can guarantee that we're just not going to be stressed. There are so many things that can happen that will naturally cause us stress. So it's important for us to learn to stress less. And how do we do that? It's mindset. It's all about mindset. And what we want to do is we want to affirm what we want. We want to tap to release what we don't want. So if you've never been with me, my name is Joe Mitchell. I am a high performance coach. I am a tapping expert. This is EFT tapping. I am also a best-selling author and a Harvard-educated attorney. And I am very much in love with tapping. And tapping is tapping on meridian points in the acupuncture system without the needles. So we are releasing our stress through tapping on those channels of energy which hold the stress, and it works amazingly. It's one of the most very easy to use self-help techniques that I've ever experienced. So we're going to do a little bit of tapping today in addition to doing our affirmations. So what I want you to do is you can tap along with me, you can just say the affirmations along with me, or you can just listen and just absorb those things. I want you to think about something that's caused you at least a little bit of stress. Here are some of the causes of stress. Being under a lot of pressure at a job, maybe. The death of a loved one, that certainly causes stress. Divorce, ouch, loss of a job, increasing financial obligations. Even getting married can cause stress. It's really amazing. So those are just a few. And of course, pain a lot of times can cause some major stress if you're in pain. So basically, all of us are going to experience one of those things during our life. And what we want to do is we want to powerfully shift our mindset so that we don't stay in the suffering of stress. So let us begin to do a little tapping and affirming. And here are our wonderful affirmations. And you, as I said, you can just say them along with me, or you can just listen, or you can tap along with me. Let me just show you the tapping points right quick, okay? Tapping here. First, we'll start with the eyebrow point, which is right in the middle of the eyebrows here. Side of the eye, under the eye, under the nose, under the lip, collarbone point right under the collarbone here, and top of the head. We'll say each affirmation 3 times. Let's get going. I am enough. I am enough. I am enough. Remember, think of that stressful situation. Think of that thing that is causing you to shrink, to contract, to to be a little less than you can possibly, the best that you can be. I forgive myself. I forgive myself. I forgive myself. I forgive myself for choosing fear. I forgive myself for choosing fear. I forgive myself for choosing fear. I choose to release all negative thoughts. I choose to release all negative thoughts. I choose to release all negative thoughts. I am willing to see this with love instead. I am willing to see this with love instead. I am willing to see this with love instead. I am guided by the universe. I am guided by the universe. I am guided by the universe. I surrender my fear to the guidance of the universe. I surrender my fear to the guidance of the universe. I surrender my fear to the guidance of the universe. When we say the universe, some people call that source, some people call that God, some people call that the Almighty. I forgive my past and I release the future. I forgive my past and I release the future. I forgive my past and I release the future. I choose to see this with love instead of fear. I choose to see this with love instead of fear. I choose to see this with love instead of fear. I choose to see peace instead of this. I choose to see peace instead of this. I choose to see peace instead of this. I lean towards joy instead of fear. I lean towards joy instead of fear. I lean towards joy instead of fear. Well, thank you very much for taking the time to do this very simple practice. It's just saying affirmations for a few minutes makes so much difference in terms of your focus and your power to release. Remember, we don't have to be burdened by stress. We can't always control what happens to us, but we can control how we respond to it. Tapping and affirmations are a powerful way to respond in the most positive way that you can. Thank you for doing that, because as you respond positively, you help all of those around you. So whether this is morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time this is when you're watching this, bring this higher vibration, bring this increased peace to all who you meet. And live in peace. Thank you very much. This is Joe Mitchell, activateyourgreatness.com. Please go to my site for a bunch of free goodies. I really love to give you what I have so that you can be a better person. I hope that this has made a difference for you. Have a great night.